going on, everybody? Welcome to The Agenda. My name is Vernon Lane.
I'm all day.
And man, y'all tuning in, man. Man, we got a lot to speak on today, man. You know what I'm saying? Me and our day, man, we've been looking at what's been going on lately, with regards to the whole Breonna Taylor situation, the whole BLM movement, you know what I'm saying, and Trump's contract to black people, you know what I'm saying? So, this is going to be our topic, man, you know what I'm saying, today. Our day, man, kick it off, man, like, man, what you think, man, what's going on with this whole BLM movement and just seeing where it's at right now, you know what I'm saying?
Three black women started. When they started, like maybe 4 years ago, about us being like isolated and us not being treated like everybody else, that type of stuff. But then it got hijacked, like in 2019, with all these people that said they're supporters of Black Lives Matter, but it's like they're like twisting and hijacking it, turning it into something that it's not.
Facts. I look at like what's going on now. I feel like that is really starting to show. But you still got a lot of people. It's like, the whole thing like with BLM is, Black Lives Matter.
Yeah.
But I feel like it's selective.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's only mattering, I guess, for some reason when black men are killed by the police.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I look at it like this. Is that an issue amongst the black community? Hell yeah. You know what I'm saying? But I believe the narrative that they're trying to push is that the police literally wake up day to day, go out into the neighborhoods of black people and just literally just run a rampage and just kill every black person that they see.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's like a false narrative. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Is it an issue? Yes. Do we need police reform? Yes. You know what I'm saying? But my thing is, if the whole movement of Black Lives Matter and actually meaning Black Lives Matter,
yeah,
that shit needs to go also towards all type of, senseless violence against black people, including black on black crime.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's funny, like I see a lot of black leaders when they mention that stuff, like politicians and all that stuff, when that conversation comes up about black on black crime, they quick to dismiss it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, well, if we're not going to talk about black on black crime because, hey, there's just as much white on white crime, as it is black on black crime. I don't give a fuck about white on white crime.
Yeah.
I give a fuck about the senseless ass black on black crime that we have over bullshit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like that shit just gets me. It's like, okay, that doesn't mean that we should dismiss that conversation, that we should dismiss that topic, especially if the whole topic of discussion is Black Lives Matter.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
So I don't know, man. It's just once again, we're being targeted, we're being used, our movement is being hijacked, and we're constantly, the whole constant thing, especially when it comes to like what the Democratic Party is, victimhood.
Yeah.
Like, we gotta be constantly viewed and seen as victims.
The whole Black Lives Matter thing is, I don't know if it was really good from the beginning because it's like we're begging somebody else to save us, to fix our problems, and it's like nobody's gonna fix our problems but ourselves.
Exactly.
And it's like also like the Democrats, they run away from the whole black on black crime stuff. They run away from that shit, like, or the cops need to be defunded or something like that. But it's like they won't go deep into like why the cops need to be like, they need to be reprogrammed so that they police us differently.
Mm-hmm.
They don't need to like get rid of police altogether.
Exactly.
They won't even talk about that.
Exactly.
But the Republicans, they'll say like, okay, we need to like maybe police differently, but not get rid of police.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like we're not like anti-police over here. Like, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, Trump, he just said that Antifa and Black Lives Matter is like he said a terrorist group or something like that. Like, why? That's interesting. Like, why do you like put them in that like kind of category? What do you think? Like,
I think it's just because of the violence that's going on around the city, and on top of him, putting Black Lives Matter and Antifa into the category, it's like he grouped them along together with the KKK. Yeah. It's like, look, if we gonna dismiss and talk about the KKK, condemn the KKK, which he has on many occasions condemned the KKK. Everybody, oh, he ain't talking about them. You know, we also need to look at, you know what I'm saying, the same type of group that's doing similar things that the KKK did also on the left.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. And see, that is a problem for me because Black Lives Matter shouldn't be compared and mingled with Antifa.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's just crazy because I'm like, that's not a good look.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because who's going to face those repercussions? Us black people. Because the whole thing is Black Lives Matter.
Yeah.
The whole image that is broadcasted and portrayed to around the world is this is just a group of black people that's doing all this stuff because it's Black Lives Matter.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That ain't the case though.
Exactly. It's not. But that's how they're portraying it. So guess what? When all this violence, all this stuff, you know, now it's constant retaliation against the police. You know, police officers are getting targeted now and all this stuff. So now once they start, okay, this has to stop. Now, like, we not playing with y'all no more. This has to stop. And we don't, you know, disperse anything, you know, any measures, any options that we can to get this to stop. We're going to do it. We're going to be the one to get hit the most.
White people can get hit the hardest.
Yeah. And it's like, well, white people, it's like a lot of people that was for us and with us, they're not going to face that. You know what I'm saying? Just like what's going on in Portland, bro. Bro, it's mind-boggling how all these cats out there in the streets protesting, looting, doing all this stuff. When they start showing like who was getting arrested, rich-ass white kids.
Yeah.
Go to private school.
Yeah.
Even some of the black people. Privileged, you know, like your family up there. You going to private schools and shit too. You know what I'm saying? It's like, so y'all just bored. Y'all just bored.
Playing.
Yeah, y'all like, oh, hey, fuck it, man, this COVID got us locked down. We ain't got shit to do. Fuck it, let's go out, just go fuck some shit up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's all good. Mommy and daddy connected, so they gonna get me out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like, really? This shit is literally not what the fuck it's supposed to have been for. It literally transitioned to something completely different.
When you look at like the Black Panthers, they said that was like a terrorist group too. You know, they said that was a radical group. So that was like, they were like basically like a militia. Guns, you know, using our right. We had right to bear arms. Okay, exactly. That didn't work. Okay, so Black Lives Matter, they're like basically marching. You know, that didn't work.
Yeah.
You know, so it's like both of these things, you know, forming a militia or marching, that hasn't worked for black people.
Exactly.
So it's like we need to like look at other ways to uplift the community because it's like protesting. Yeah, protesting. That doesn't work.
Exactly. Yeah.
That doesn't work.
Exactly.
Or militias, that don't work.
Exactly.
You know, you gotta have economic demands.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like the whole Trump thing that he's talking about, like what's it called, the Platinum Plan?
Yep, the Platinum Plan.
Yeah, what's that about?
We platinum now, man.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
But yeah, I mean, and that, like, okay, so Trump's Platinum Plan, you know what I'm saying, for those who, you know, just ain't heard about it, Trump's Platinum Plan is $500 billion into access to capital for black people, for our communities. At creation at least 500,000 black-owned businesses, 50 billion high-position jobs for black people. You know what I'm saying? And as well as he's going to label, of course, the KKK and Antifa as a terrorist group. And then I believe the last one,
the lynching bill, anti-lynching.
Yeah, lynching, which is, you know, in which I would give Kamala Harris and Cory Booker credit for that, and Tim Scott, because those are the three senators that basically spearheaded that whole thing.
Yeah.
So lynching is already a crime, federal crime.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I believe only one that tried to take away from that was, I think, Senator Rand Paul. He says, okay, if I'm a white man and I get into a scuffle with a black man and I at least leave a scratch on him, that can be considered as lynching. And I'm like, you know, me, I'm like, damn, really? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, that's crazy, you know, because I'm thinking lynching, like, of course, lynching, because, like, I thought I'd say, well, why is this all of a sudden a federal hate crime? Like, ain't nobody being lynched no more, you know? But see, I'm thinking lynch like hung, rope from a tree, you know what I'm saying? But that whole form of lynching has changed. So now it's more of like, if you know, shoot a black man or, you know, shoot, you know, or do anything to a person of color, you know what I'm saying, based out of like hate, you know, towards that race or whatever, you know, this senseless ass shit.
They consider
that's
lynching?
A form of lynching.
Oh wow.
So I get into a scuffle with a white dude, he called me a nigger, we get into a scuffle and he scratches me, I can bring that to the court and be like, hey, I could bring a lynching crime. You know what I'm saying? So I guess he was like, you know, that's kind of too much. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, but, you know, let's go back. That's Trump's platinum plan for black people. That, me personally, that's a good contract. And I believe it's up to us to hold him accountable. Yeah. If this is what you're offering us for our vote, okay, offer accepted.
Yeah.
Let's sign, you know what I'm saying? Let's sign on the dotted line. I am going to hold you accountable to fulfill your portion of that contract. Yeah. You say $500 billion access to black, you know, to capital for black people. Yeah. I bet not see nothing less than that. I bet not see 499 billion and nine. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I bet not see that. You feel me? I need to see 500 billion plus. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I need to see these jobs, these positions. You know what I'm saying? Black people being offered that. It's up to us to grasp and take that opportunity.
You gotta hold them to the fire.
Yeah.
Like the whole time, it's like, you know, 4 years, it's like, are we getting that all at once? Or are we getting that like over a span of 4 years? You know, I don't know.
I mean, I think my guess it would be to it's not going to be just for his presidency, which, I mean, you never know because whoever the next president might be, you know, they might like, okay, now we're not going to do that no more. Yeah. You know, but I think it's just something that's supposed to be put into place to where it's like, look, we're going to create this opportunity for you guys. Yeah. And it's going to be available. Yeah. You just got to go get it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm curious and very interested in seeing how that's going to play out. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because, and one thing that I could say that makes me believe Trump on it is because everything he said he was going to do, he done. Love or hate him, you know what I'm saying? No matter what, whatever this man said he was going to do, he did.
His agenda.
Yeah, whatever he said he was going to do. Whatever somebody who came to him, like Tim Scott with the Opportunity Zone, Tim Scott came to him and say, hey, sir, I got this idea. This is what I got. You know, he presented it to him. Trump liked it and say, let's do it. Yeah. Boom. We got opportunity zones popping up everywhere. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? To redevelop our communities. Yeah. So it's like, that's the type of president I feel, you know, yeah, there are some flaws with Trump. Okay, of course, you know, he tweets too much or he got, you know, he reckless, you know, with his words. Yeah. But that type of initiative that he does where somebody can just come to him and say, President, this is my issue. This is the issue we have. We need to fix it. Yeah. And he says, let's do it. Make it happen. Yeah. You know, this is your project, so you over it. Make it happen. Yeah. Whatever you need from me, I got you. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, what's wrong with that? Yeah. I'm like, come on, man. You know, that's what we need.
I mean, he's like the first president that's like, he means what he says and says what he means.
Exactly.
And like, you know, walk it like I talk it.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I talk shit, but it's like, I'm gonna back it up.
I can back it up, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, I mean, it's like, I don't know why you don't like me. Like, it's like, I'm trying to like help everybody.
Exactly.
Everybody got problems. We got all this money. And it's like, the Congress will actually work with them.
Exactly.
You know, he says $500 billion to black people. It's like, they're like, yeah, let's do it.
Exactly.
You know, they don't second guess nothing. Everything Trump says, they're like,
exactly. You know? That's what I'm saying, bro. And my whole thing is we need to take advantage of that. Just like, I mean, I'm not sure if you've seen that article. Wells Fargo had a whole little meeting. And the Wells Fargo CEO says the problem is when it comes to filling these high-level positions with black people is there aren't enough qualified black people out there to fill these positions. What are you trying to say? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And like, so I read into it just to digest it, because see, I'm the type of person, I'm not going to receive information like that and automatically assume racist or, just automatically trying to just assume. Well, I said, okay, well, let me see why he said that. Yeah. Why do you say that? You know, what evidence do you have to back up with what you said? Yeah. He looked at the amount of people who comes and applies or who comes for these positions or who works within the company who wants to move up to these positions. Yeah. They don't have the additional qualifications that they need to qualify for that position versus somebody else that comes into that position.
Oh, wow.
But what I want to further investigate on that is who do you have in place that's doing that hiring process.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because, see, the whole thing with these corporations, even with Kaiser, it's more of like a wolf pack syndrome. If it's us as black people who gets a high level position in a company, you know, we gon' want to see our own people get on. We gonna try to make sure we put our own people on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? To secure these positions,
Yeah.
it's gonna be the same thing with Mexican people.
Yeah.
It's gonna be the same thing with white people.
Yeah.
It's gonna be the same thing with the Arabs.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
To Asians, they gonna pull for their people.
Mm.
So I'm like, okay, well, who's doing the hiring process? Who's saying that? Because my thing is, okay, you're saying that as a CEO.
Yeah.
But you still have this person down here that's operating how they want to operate.
Yeah.
But man, we're going to try to make sure you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And one big takeaway, I don't want that type of handout when it comes to them trying to allocate certain positions for us.
Yeah.
I don't want that to be a handout to where it's like, okay, we have to make it look like, you know what I'm saying, we're diverse. And also, we got to make sure we allocate at least a position or two for black people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So we can, just for image purposes.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, no, I don't want that just for image purposes. You know what I'm saying? I need it for, for real. It's almost like the whole thing with back in the day with the college program. A lot of these universities, we want to get black people here. We got to be diverse. So we're going to admit a certain number of black people into our colleges. I think Thomas Sowell did an investigation on that, I think with Cornell University or something like that. I forget. I think it was Cornell or Cornell something. I got to look it back up. But a lot of the black people who was admitted there were simply admitted there because of the color of their skin, not because of their academic achievements.
Oh, wow.
They just did it for image purposes. So it's like, well, hey, they're here, but hey, if they fail out, that's not on us.
Yeah.
So it's like, so you're gonna put me in. It's like you're putting me in a position to fail, knowing I'm not gonna. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not up there. You know what I'm saying? It's like I need to be. Yeah, admit me to this college. Yes, give me this high level position, but I need to make sure that I am trained. You know what I'm saying? Able to do the job, or at least give an opportunity to succeed at doing the job.
Yeah.
I feel like that's gonna be a similar thing with us. Let's give black people these high level positions. If they don't perform, if they fail because they're underqualified, that's not our fault. We did our part. You feel me?
Yeah.
So that's just my only concern, bro. Like, it's just crazy.
Like when I see like jobs and they say like we're an equal opportunity employer, that's what they're talking about. Like we hire everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like, everybody has a seat at the table. Everybody can get into our company and like represent us. It's like when you've been historically underrepresented in everything, you may not receive the training and educational background, that foundation that you need to get those positions in those companies.
Exactly.
To get those spots in those schools. You know what I'm saying? Because like you've been marginalized so much that it's like you're just left with the scraps.
Yeah.
So it's like, figure it out with the scraps. These people over here, we're giving them whole steaks, you know what I'm saying? And teaching them how to cut it and all that shit.
Exactly.
There's an analogy.
Yeah.
But it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's like we're just giving the leftovers and then they expect us, sit at the table, and it's like we're not really prepared to sit at the table because we didn't receive no formal training,
Yeah, exactly.
It's like, and then there's like one person at the table, and then they're like, they don't know about the silverware, they don't know how to use the silverware, and they don't know how to cut, they don't know the spoons, the soups, all this type of shit. It's like, but it's like that's not our fault. That's society's fault for marginalizing us for like 200 years. You know what I'm saying? Like, the only thing I'll say to that is like, I was thinking about this last night. I was like, okay, instead of trying to work for like white people or Asian people or Mexican people, we should like try to work for other black people, have them train us right, and then move up in that company, then start our own company. And it's like, it just keeps the cycle going,
Exactly.
We just keep employing black, training black starts their own business. We have our own business. We, it just keep it scaling up.
Yep.
Like, I guess, like, because, like, that way we don't got to worry about, like, my boss is this, my boss is that, and I got to act like this. No, I just act like myself. My boss looks like me. My boss is black. I act black. They act black.
Yeah.
Everybody in here is black,
Exactly.
I mean, that'd be easier for us.
Yeah.
But, like, a lot of us, self-hate, don't trust each other from slavery times.
Yep.
We trust the white man more.
Exactly.
So we put ourselves in, like, a harder position.
Yeah.
because like we're not thinking in that independent way. It's like,
exactly.
Oh, we need white people to do everything with us.
Exactly.
That's a lie.
Exactly.
You know?
And that's the thing, kind of like how we was talking about earlier. Like, a lot of people got mad at me when I said this too. If you favor the white man giving you a job over a black man, you are a white supremacist.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
If anything that a black person produces, you don't support or you turn down because you feel what the white man got is better.
Yeah.
You are taking some form of white supremacy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's just 100. And a lot of people like got mad. Well, I'm not no white supremacist. You know, I'm pro-black, all this pro-black. Okay, well, but you understand you're still taking some form of white supremacy, right?
Yeah.
Because you believe yourself and your people untrustworthy and inferior to what the white man is offering and has. You know what I'm saying? You see what they got. So, I mean, that's a form of seeing white people as some type of, you know, some form of superiority. That's our issue, along with, we have this whole thing in our society, in our black culture, to where it's no handouts. Get it on your own.
Yeah.
You know, you don't need a nigga for nothing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't care. You know what I'm saying? It's like, man, we need to dismiss that so bad and so much, bro. It's like, look at all these other kids, these other races, you know what I'm saying? The Mexicans, the Asians, all this shit. They all giving they people's handouts.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They kids, everybody. You know what I mean? Yes, there's a way to teach your kids and to teach your fellow black man and woman how to get it on their own.
Yeah. And
still help them out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's just the whole thing. Kind of like with this whole thing that Trump has. You got $500 billion access to capital. That's the opportunity. No, it's not going to be direct cash. It's not like it's going to be reparations to where it's like y'all going to be receiving kind of like the stimulus. Y'all going to receive some money here and there, you know, free.
Yeah.
No, you got access to capital.
Yeah.
Get it. You feel me? And another thing that I feel like we don't understand too, we have that fear of failing. So a lot of black people are discouraged in starting on their own business and discouraged in doing something because they fear of failing.
Yeah.
But like when you look at all the stories of like the black people who succeeded, like Byron Allen, Oprah, you know what I'm saying, all these, Michael Jordan, they failed hella times.
Yeah.
Like Byron Allen, man, this boy went 10 years just fully on, I'm trying to start my own media empire. It was time, man, I ain't got no job, man. I'm trying to learn, you know, I'm struggling paying mortgages and credit was hella bad and all this stuff. I'm over here in my drawers at my dinner table talking with, you know, people trying to get deals. That's the process. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's like cats don't want that process. Oh, man, I just want to sell drugs. I want to scam, you know, all this shit because I could just do all that shit and just be sitting here. Yeah. Chilling, not doing shit. You know what I'm saying? Make a few clicks on the phone. Yeah. Boom. You know, hundreds of thousands of dollars. That's what I want. Yeah. You know, it's like, come on, man. Like, no, you gotta trust the process and get over that fear of failing. Yeah. Like the dude who started the Nikola company. So he trying to compete with Elon Musk and Tesla. You know, so he went ahead and trying to make his own electric truck company. Yeah. You know, all this stuff. Got a whole factory in Arizona. Bro, when I read up on this cat, bro, he had 5 other businesses prior to him starting Nikola. Failed at every one. Went broke. Cars got repoed. Had to move back home with the parents. Yeah. All the stuff failed 5 times. And look, he finally got a company, even though Nikola right now is not doing good. Yeah. But he started a company that had, now, you know, General Motors is interested in doing business with him. He's securing the bag now. Yeah. You feel me? See, that's the type of stuff we have to take in, but we don't. It's always, man, look at that nigga, man. Like, he over there, you know, started his own clothing business. Man, he ain't making money like that. See, man, I ain't trying. You know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, but the thing is, I might have started a business like me. I went in head first. I didn't go to school to try to get a background in business and accounting and learn how, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I just dove in head first. Was like, man, I figure it out. Yeah. The main goal is to start a business. Yeah. You feel me? Yeah. Once I had that shit on paper, signed and sealed, I'm like, I'm a business owner. Yeah. You feel me? Like, I just that simple obstacle of starting your business and just going there paying the fees and doing that, I'll pass over the hurdle that 99% of the people fail at passing over. Now it's time to figure this shit out. You know what I'm saying? How we gonna grow it? How can I grow it? How can I make it better? You feel me? And my issue was I was diving into that whole just sticking to myself. You know? I'm gonna just figure it out on my own. I'm gonna stick to myself. I don't want nobody taking part of this, you know what I'm saying? And all this stuff. And it's like over time I got to really learn like, bro, I'm thinking about this the wrong way. You know what I'm saying? If I want to grow, I can't do everything at once. I need somebody who's probably gonna know how to do accounting. I need somebody who's gonna probably know how to handle social media. You know, I need somebody who's gonna know how to design shit and you know what I'm saying? Like I need those people to grow. I can't be focused on all that shit at once. I need to focus on how to grow the business.
You need a team.
Yeah, I need a team. I need to start hiring some people. You know what I'm saying? Let me try to get some access to capital. Let me try to put some people on the payroll. Let's grow this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? That's the mindset. And it's like I'm gonna employ my own people. Let me find. There's plenty of black photographers, designers. You know what I'm saying? There's plenty of them out here. Put them to work. They want to work. You know what I'm saying? They depending on people like me and you who got that mindset to start this shit, get this shit off the ground, so we can hire them. You know what I'm saying? It's like that's the type of mindset we all need to be on. Is it gonna be easy? Hell nah. Hell nah. You feel me? Are you gonna fail? Hell yeah. But that's how you learn. You know what I'm saying? All these corporations that started now, they ain't just started a corporation all of a sudden, boom, they billionaires.
Took years.
Man, come on. Henry Ford. And that's the thing, it's like we as black people, we could have had a lot more of a starting businesses, but earlier our ancestors, they chose the job over the business. You know, just think about how many black people started peanut butter. You know, we made peanut butter, we made street lights, we made hell of shit, refrigerators, all the shit. But what happened? It was stolen from us, and we was offered just a job to make it. You know, the white man gonna start the company, and I'm just gonna be over here employed for the white man. You know what I'm saying? With carrying out my idea. I mean, we gotta better ourselves, bro. As a people, man. Like we really all these false narratives that we have, bro. We gotta get rid of it, bro.
Let it go.
That's it. You know what I'm saying?
Change that mindset.
Exactly, man. So I mean, what you feel is like the solution to that, bro? Like, what do you feel we need to start doing when it comes to Black Lives Matter? And with the platinum plan that Trump got ahead of us, like what action we need to take now as a people to really capitalize on this?
We need to look up like, you know, how to start a business plan and like look into the whole platinum plan thing and like, you know, take advantage of the capital that's gonna be there, that's supposed to be there, supposedly. Hold them to the fire like you said. My vote, I gave you my vote. Now where's the capital? Where's the access? That's what I need. You know what I'm saying? Like I need the credit or whatever, you know. But we gotta be like we have to make a 5-year to 10-year business plan. You know, because it's gonna take a long time. But it's not gonna take more than 5 to 10 years. If you're persistent, you're gonna fail. You're gonna scale. You're gonna make more money. You're gonna hire people, a team. You know what I mean? Like, and everybody on that team could look like you. You know what I'm saying? You don't gotta hire outside your community. You know what I'm saying? You got all the talent in your community. You just gotta Google it. You know?
I like that shit that you said, bro. Fail to scale. That's gonna be the shit, bro. You gotta fail to scale. You feel me? That's how you gonna learn. How else you gonna learn unless you fail? You feel me? But when you bounce back from that, once you learned that lesson that you failed at, man, you gonna scale. You gonna scale your business, man. Come on. You feel me?
Don't be afraid.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying, man? Don't be afraid, man. Just go through the process. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be rough. But guess what? When you done, it's gonna come into fruition. No matter what you do, any market that you got your heart and soul set on that you want to capitalize on, you have a chance to succeed. No matter if it's, let's look at markets right now that's saturated. Cannabis industry, the music industry, you know, the clothing business.
Drop shipping.
All that shit is flooded. What are you going to do to make yourself stand out You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of these people who are flooding these markets, they're just looking at it as a get rich quick scheme, starting a business and trend and all this stuff, which is good. Hey, that's, to me, that's the type of trend that I see that's positive.
Yeah.
A lot of people are doing it with the wrong intention. It's, oh, I'm trying to get rich quick.
Yeah.
So I don't care about, anything else but just getting the money. You know what I'm saying? And then it's like, once they see it's not coming into fruition like how they want, they gonna easily bounce to something else.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like those people, they just chasing trends. They not trying to settle down on one thing and grow it.
Yeah.
They just trying to, nah, man, I'm doing this right now. Okay, this ain't popping. Ooh, I heard this over here is popping.
Yeah.
I heard socks is popping.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go make some socks now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Establish your position and hold it. Because once all those cats is gone, you know what I'm saying? Once they fail out, you gonna be there standing. You gonna be, you gonna be there left. You feel me? So, man, stand your ground, start your business and grow it and learn how you can stand out, man. That's the solution. Take things like what Trump say, your vote is not for free. Your vote costs. So, hell yeah. Did Trump buy my vote? Hell yeah, because guess what? My vote was for sale. You feel me? And what he offered me, $500 million in access to capital, 500 million jobs, you feel me? 50,000 high-level positions for black people. That sounds like a deal to me.
Yeah.
Where I sign at?
I'll take it.
Yeah, that's it. You know what I'm saying? Your vote ain't free. My vote ain't free. Somebody, so you got to pay. You got to pay for my vote. You feel me?
Pay up now.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So, all right, man. It's nice chopping it up, man, as always, man.
Yeah.
Man, y'all make sure y'all tune in next time, man. Exclusively on the Dark Network. This is The Agenda. You know what I'm saying? We'll catch y'all next time.
We take it.